Hey, it's the Lumina, and welcome back to Simply Survival Sundays. So, in the last episode, episode 4, today is episode 5, by the way. I mean, you'd probably know that by looking at the title. But anyway, in the last episode, in episode 4, we started work on this little farm, and now today we are going to continue work on this farm and also move these pens. And in fact, I'm going to take I'm going to care more about these pens than anything. Also, if you notice, you can hear my controller. I don't really care. The only series that I do care if you hear my controller is not Simply Survival Sundays. That's the series. Is The Realm of Death or Realm of Death or ROD. It's a story series. In fact, you should go check it out. In fact, I will link the playlist down in the description below. For those of you who are interested. I will say quickly before I properly start talking about what I'm doing, like that stuff, I'm gonna quickly say that there are episodes in the Realm of Death right now that don't have story to them, but the eventual goal is for it to be purely story. And also, I didn't know I had a shield. I mean, I'm sure I did know, but I forgot I had a shield, so I'll replace my arrows with that. Now, I'm going to quickly turn some more, and then craft a whole bunch of sticks, and then I'm gonna craft a whole bunch of fences. So, I wish I had leads. Do I have slime balls anywhere? In my inventory. No slime balls there. No slime balls there. Any leads? There's leads! Oh, wait. So I will quickly just say, off camera, I did start filming an episode of this, and my dogs started barking, and I said, nope, that's not happening, so I restarted this. So hopefully they don't start barking again. If they do, I apologize, and I may not end up doing anything about it and just continuing. I'm going to, for sure, do this real quick and take more. It's the only one I'm not going to take for right now. Not entirely sure where I'm going to move any of this stuff. I guess I'll give you guys options as to where I can move all of these. The first option that I'm kind of thinking... Oh, also I cut down several trees off camera as well, because I needed to clear some space, because I realized it's too close to the house. Anyway, let's see. I think it's going to be... Option A is going to be, like, here-ish. I'd have to terraform a bit, but I'm okay with doing that. The other option is, like, over here, terraforming a bit. Yeah, I guess let me know down in the comments where to put the pen, or if you can think of anywhere else I could put the animal pens. But for right now, I'm thinking I'm going to put them back here. Yeah, they're gonna go back here. So, yeah. I will say, I think probably the next episode, not this episode, since we're busy expanding the farm stuff, I'm going to just say that I am wanting to, next episode, go explore this current update, the Spring to Life update, because it came out in between, I was gonna say last week's episode, but it's not last week. It was more like, what, 2 weeks ago, and this week's episode, yeah. In fact, I think it's a cool update. Also, I do want to say that I might as well just link all my different series in the description below. I already went over what Realm of Death is. You kind of can tell what Simply Survival Sundays is. It's just pretty much raw footage of me playing Minecraft in just like a fun little survival world. And then I've got Elms Trains Tuesdays, currently on hiatus. It's a series exclusively about trains, whether it be trains in Minecraft, trains in real life, model trains, so on, so forth. I believe that's how the saying goes. I don't know, and I don't really care right now. But yeah. Sorry, those are my dogs barking. If you heard that, I'm sure you did, and I apologize, but this is just how this series goes. It is not a series that I edit too heavily, and I've gotten too far into this episode to care, and I'm gonna raise my voice to hopefully drown out the dogs barking, but I can't really guarantee that it will drown out the dogs barking. Anyway, Elms Trains Tuesdays. Then I've got, yeah, those are the 3 main on my channel. Elms Trains Tuesdays, The Realm of Death, and Simply Survival Sundays. They're not really... The other 2, Realm of Death and not Simply Survival Sundays, that's the series. I'm confusing myself. Oh well. Simply Survival Sundays is this series just about surviving, pretty much. What the? Wait a minute. Bit of behind the scenes here is my world. It's uneasy, and I'm in survival. Why can I eat? I shouldn't be able to eat that. Huh. Weird. Okay. I guess that's a bug. Anyway, let's see. What am I thinking? Yeah, Simply Survival Sundays is, just survival. Realm of Death is story on hiatus because, my next episode is very ambitious, and I actually need to save up for a couple of different things to make that next episode and how I want it to be. Then Elms Trains Tuesdays, I just can't really think of anything I can do right now because I've gone over all my model trains. I can't really do a model railroad too great yet because I don't have the space, and yeah, so oh, come on. There we go. I think this is a decent sized pen for the cows, and I will actually put a gate here. Let's see if there's a gate anywhere before I craft one, because might as well just use one. In fact, is there any in my inventory? No. Is there any in the chest? Nope. And not in that chest either. And I know for a fact they're not in my storage system below, so unfortunately I have to craft one. Okay, so that's the first pen for all of my animals done. Then I'm going to grab the cows and bring them over. Which, by the way, I do really like the new cow models. Quit looking at me so I can show the new model off. You see how there's like a little new snoot? That's like the main thing with the cows that's new about them. Quit walking away, please. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, or honestly, I don't know. Come on. We're heading this way. But yeah, that's the first pen done. I will say, give me ideas down in the comments, of what I could do with Simply Survival Sundays, other than, go look for mob variants in the next episode. Because that's something I really want to do, is go find mob variants. In fact, I also want to find wolves, because I actually don't have any wolves, yet, which is kind of obvious. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to think of what to say. I don't really know what really to say. Guess, yeah, I'm terraforming here. I don't know what all insight I've given quite yet. I do know that there's a previous video. If you go watch my announcements video, it will be, channel announcements 2025 #1 or something like that. I have 2 series that are a thing in, that are there that I haven't explicitly said what they are. And that's for the reason that they're still a major work in progress. Alright, so the chickens I'm actually going to have to kill. Yeah, the series are a work in progress. I'm not even fully set in stone with them. In fact, yeah, I know what they are. One is like a multiplayer world, probably very lightly modded, like with proximity voice chat and stuff like that. Again, very lightly modded. And I guess a hint I can give is TNT. That's the hint I'm giving. It's not necessarily going to be themed around TNT, but that could be an element. I guess the best thing to compare it to is the Life series that Grian started, if you know who Grian is. And it's similar to that, but not similar enough to be like, oh look, this person has no ideas. I have ideas. And then another series is, there's a YouTuber. In fact, I might as well just describe this one entirely, because I'm also not fully set in stone with it. But there's an idea I have, kind of, both going back, playing old video games I used to play when I was younger. That's one of the 2 ideas, for said series, that give me nostalgia. But then there's also a YouTuber, on, YouTube. Yeah, I guess content creator on YouTube would have been a better way to put it, but I'm not good at wording, clearly. But anyway, the series that she has, and kind of what she's all about is like games, like new games, new up and coming games, or like lesser known games. She talks about those, and then her earlier videos, she would give you like a tea you could pair with the game. And my shovel broke. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, is pretty much just let's plays of different video games, whether they be nostalgic, and it's raining, whether they be nostalgic video games or new video games that are like cozy type video games. That, do you see how it, like, when I, okay, anyway, what was I thinking? Right, shovel, I need to build a shovel, craft a shovel. Not using my diamonds yet, those are for later on. But they're like cozy games, and like pair it with a tea, so like, I don't know, like this cozy game, you pairs well with a lavender tea. That's kind of what she was, what she does. But her newer content, she doesn't really pair tea with said games. And so I'm thinking what I can do is probably either reach out to her, be like, hey, what tea would you recommend for this? And are you okay with me making this series? And then pretty much, again, the series is going to be a let's play of a video game and me drinking tea with it. I'm still not fully set on if I'm going to have a face cam for that series. This is going to be down the line when I have a computer to potentially have face cam, if I want face cam, which I'm still not set on. Which, by the way, there are 2 videos where I have a face reveal, but you'll have to go look for those yourself. And there's also a dead channel that was supposed to be this that also has me, and that series on that channel is cringe, and I don't even remember the name of the channel, so you'll have to do a deep dive if you want to find it. But yeah, that's kind of the, like, those 2 series on my channel that are up and coming, and the hope is to start them sometime this year, but I will say it's not a guarantee. The one thing is, I actually have a 3rd series on the channel that is also story-driven, similar to The Realm of Death, that is up and coming, but it's not just me that's going to be in said series. I will say it's a SMP, a survival multiplayer series, that's up and coming. I cannot confirm any dates at all, and I'm trying to be vague with this one. Yes, it will have story to it, but it's going to be similar to Hermitcraft, where the story isn't necessarily punch you in the face, I guess is a good way to put it. Sorry for freaking flipping through first person, third person multiple times. I just didn't really know what I fidgeting pretty much. Anyway, the series is actually in collaboration with a fellow YouTuber who I am friends with, and pretty much we're hoping it ends up getting a good fan base. In fact, that's what we're hoping will be like the start of our SMPs. So yeah, it's got some story to it. It's in collaboration with another YouTuber, Trashpin, here on YouTube. In fact, I will also link their channel down below. But yeah, that series is actually, I'm really excited for that one. That's one of the upcoming series on my channel that I'm most excited for, actually. But let's see. Yeah, so those are 3 series up and coming on my YouTube channel. Again, I know I've said this a lot, but if you have any ideas for, well, Elms Trains Tuesdays or simply Survival Sundays, comment them down below, because currently I don't really have a proper goal here in Simply Survival Sundays. I think at one point the goal was to defeat the Ender Dragon, but it's not a necessary thing to do. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. I think this is like a good, or at least a decent area size for some more pens. And probably for now, it's just going to be for the cows, chicken, and sheep. Eventually, I probably will make a big enough pen for more. And there's my dog's barking again. I apologize. Let's see. There we go. Okay, now I just need to quickly make a fence gate so I can get into the pen. Shush, dogs. Yeah, sorry for the background noise of the doggos barking. Here, I think right there will work. And I'm actually going to come along and actually kind of do this. Eventually, I'm hoping that I will terraform this in such a way that like zombies and whatnot just can't get into the pen, but this is what I'm gonna do for now, because I don't know how long this video is right now. I feel like it's gonna be a bit longer, just because I've been yapping. But let's see. Wait, I need to grab a fence gate first. And then I will grab the sheep, and then I'll probably breed all of the animals. And then that's where the video will end. Let's see. Do I not? What do I have? Apparently I don't have any planks. Thought I would have. I can just chop down a tree real quick. But yeah. There we go. We are. Just need one. Then. Oh shoot, I need to let the chickens go. There we go. Oops. There we go, okay. And then let's go grab the sheep. And this is probably just about the time we have left in this episode. So let's quickly grab the sheep. And then let me break that just so they can come over. And there's a train coming. So just so you know, there may be a train going honk, honk, honk in the background. Yeah, oh, I got caught on my house. Here, sheepy. It looks like I accidentally gave them, like, a smaller pen, but it doesn't matter too much. There you go, okay. Do not know. Bad sheep, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm probably going to expand all of this eventually, but that's a later Elm problem. So let's quickly go over to our little crop area. And sorry, I'm popping my knuckles. Probably should refrain from doing that while recording, but again, I don't care right now. There we go, okay. Oops, I did not need to break. And I just freaking lost all my seeds because I had to replant them. So let's quickly... And that also didn't work. Okay, you know what? Like, just need 2. There we go. So now let's run on over to the pens real quick. We'll breed the chickens. Bam, bam. In fact, let me put like a carpet here, and like a carpet there, so that I can just jump in, so that I don't have to run back and forth. There's the cows and the sheep. All right. So, that is the time we have left for this episode. It's been Elm the Lumina, and I will see y'all lovelies in the next one. Goodbye.